Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So here we have seen a big table here. Then here you can see we have a one file created. Here you can see what is the width you expect here. This is more than 14 actually, but not 19. This will come under the category of 19 actually. This will come under the category of 19. If you want, you can create 19 one with equal white space on both sides so that when you fit there, the white space overlaps with the white background. So it will not be known. And your actual figure size will be slightly less than 19 because it cannot be accommodated in 14. You can understand by looking at this one. So here you see, this is a plot created separately, plot image. And here you see this contour diagram. So this contour diagram, here there are two contours actually. This is one contour, this is one contour. So this one, its legend comes as a single figure. This one and this legend comes as a single figure. And here, to show this portion, a enlarged view is shown separately. That means it is the same image only. A small portion is taken out extra and it is enlarged here to show it in a better manner. And when you do the plot, create this contour diagram, this its position may be anywhere in the software, but I rearranged it the way here you are seeing here. And this created as a single diagram. First step, this a another diagram. Then again together I merged them because it has a link with this diagram for my description purpose. So it becomes now a single figure. Clear? And that's why this I write as A and this I write as B. And A, B is written in the inside the image only. It is not part of the word text writing. All the A, B you should embed inside the image itself. So here also similarly done. Here also it is similarly done. Then two plots made a single figure. Then description of the image is written in the word. Description you will not write inside the uh, online participants. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you have at the end of this manuscript, here you see the nomenclature section because this journal wants it to be at the end. And then you have the references, and in the references you see all the journals names are listed here. Okay. And here you see if you click any of the journals names given here in the references, it will open the file that that journal what is name is given here. For example, if I will click here, it will open that. That is, its link is also given there. Okay, web link is given there inside the PDF. But I have not created that web link. It is done by them. So there are two teams there. One team is what is called editorial team, which look after for the review acceptance part. They are the technical people, faculty members like us. After they make a decision, it is accepted for publication, then they will transfer this to another section, what they call different names in different journals or publishing houses. Uh, so they will have a non-technical fellows whose job is do typing, rearranging, checking things, and printing, etc., etc. So it will involve simple clerical fellow, typesetting fellow to software engineers, everybody. And after they do typesetting exactly in this format, they will tell us to do the cross check. So earlier days, what they used to do, they will send a PDF file to us. They will say, please check it whether any mistake is there or not. So we used to write the mistakes either on a plain paper, take a photo, again make a PDF, send them, or otherwise there is option to write in the PDF also to give the comments. Ki, here it should be a dot, not a, like that, or it should be a capital A, not small a, like that. You can give comment and they will do the correction. Sometimes it may happen that whatever we wanted to tell, they could not understand, they will not do the corrections properly also. But there is no other option. So they will not ask you again. They will ask you once only. So some mistake likely to happen. So nowadays what they are doing, they will give you a link to you. They will ask you, go to the link, whatever correction required, you do the correction. Because you know better, it is your manuscript. So this is good. But difficulty is that sometimes we find it inconvenient, their systems, not so user friendly. So we struggle a lot sometimes. Okay. So finally, they will check actually what correction you do. There is a limitation is there. You cannot replace a figure. But if there is a mistake in the figure, whatever you provided, they did something else somehow, then you can request them. Then they will do that one. You cannot delete any big portion. You can only do correction, means typing correction only. Nothing else you can do. Suppose they have not written the symbol properly. Suppose you want alpha italic, they have not done alpha italic. You want bold, they have not done bold. These minor details only you can do the corrections. Clear? Okay, so you have seen this paper now here. This one. Now we will see its manuscript. That is the first draft, how it was. That is the thing we submitted to them. You see, this is the file we submitted. This is a simple Word file. We have opened it. We have written top to bottom the way normally we write. First, we have written the title. Okay, so you can see the font here. Font size is 14 times New Roman. We have done it bold. So since it is a heading, we have given a small font size higher. So normal writing is 12, so we made it 14 and we made it bold. Then we have given one space here, then author's name, then here this spacing is 1.5. You can see it is spacing is 1.5 here, say a line spacing. And so authors names, then their affiliations. Then we have given one space here below that one. Then we have written abstract. Since it is heading, again we made it bold. But this is font size is 12 only. Okay, 12 only bold. Huh? This one is only 14. This is the heading, main heading of the article. That's why we have given 14. After also 14. Sorry, after also 14, because this is the section heading. Okay, 14. Then this is the abstract, 12 only. Normal one have written. Then you need to do the justify here. Okay, left, right, both aligned. Then again one space. Then keywords. So keywords we made it bold so that easily you can read it. Making bold only reason is easily you can read it. Okay. Then comes your introduction section. So it is simple, one column format. Normally you type just same thing we have written it here. Then comes your table one. You see it. The table one here looks exactly as it is in the journal, if you remember. but this table one looks to be little bit longer. There, there actually font size is small. Journal font size is 9, not 12. They change that font size. Actually, they will do that part. We should not worry. Our objective is that whatever we write, it should be easily read by the reviewer. Reviewer should be able to read it. That is our
Sir,
objective.
sir, I have
Ah,
put one question in chat box, sir.
okay, I am checking. How to make such schematic diagrams? Any specific software? Uh, few softwares are there for making few ones, but you need to create, use your creativity. Like you see this brick what is done here. And this is feature is available on the Microsoft Word also, even PowerPoint also it is available. Okay. I do not know which software they use, but this is possible using many of the features available in PowerPoint and Word. And this you need to photo editing software. You need to copy to a photo editing software. Like a small demo also. Later on, I will show. I will come to this topic. Okay. So then comes your you see figure one here. Then below the figure one, we have written FIG dot one dot space. Then the text is written and FIG one dot we have made it bold here. And this is because it is written as a author instruction. Okay. Then normally whatever they we are writing here. This is figure 2. And here you see this is a single image. Sorry, in the manuscript we have given it two separately, but finally we have given as a single image only. Later on we combine them. So here, if you want, you can have them separately, but the size should be perfect. For example, you see by looking at difficult to know whether it is a single image or two images. Okay, but if you give a single image, then it is better. It is better to manage for you also. 28 pages. This manuscript page is 28. She gets reduced to 10, 12 or 14 pages. Their font size will be 9. Ours is a 12. We have given 1.5 spacing. They will give 1 spacing. And they are not doing this in Word. They have their own some software will be there, specially designed for them only. So in the software, they will copy paste from our, actually what you do, finally from our Word file, they will copy paste. Actually, when you submit it, during submission, and they will say you upload a PDF file. Or if you upload Word also, finally it will create a PDF only. Why? PDF is easier to handle. If you send somebody a Word, it may get changed something in between. You do not know where what happens. If you send a PDF, it will reach to the person exactly as you send it. That is the objective of creating the software PDF. PDF is just like lamination. Nobody can edit it. Otherwise, I have written 5 lines, that fellow will type something and he will say you have written it wrong. That is the objective of creating the PDF file. Okay. But later than people found that there is also need to edit PDF. So again come PDF editor. PDF initially created to make it non-editable. But now again they made it editable PDF. Okay, then this is the table here. You see in the initial stage, the table we have drawn it up to this level. So you may get comment also. The table may we need to change this way, that way. Sometimes you will get comment on the table and image also. Accordingly, you need to change or modify that everything. Then here is your nomenclature. How nomenclature? Simply what you do, you should create a table here. Already table is there. But while preparing, table was in visual mode. But once it is ready, we made the table to be in visual mode because the grids line should not be visible. But why I wrote in table? To make it looking proper. For example, you see here all will be in line. This will be obviously in line, but this will not be in line. That's why again you need to make it tab. Again tab will not perfectly or no. Again every time you have to verify. So have you given equal tab or not? That's why best is to create a table. And once you done it, you just hide this one. Already I have explained you should be alphabetically A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, like that it will go. Then symbols also like that, A, B, C, A for alpha, B for beta, G for gamma, like that. Then you have your references. You see here, in my references, if you click here, nothing will happen. But in that paper, if you click in the references, it opens that paper. That means they give the DOI link to that paper. It is done by that fellows, the editing team, publishing team. Okay, so this is a huh? No, not last 5 years. It should be to make your story complete from today to any date, but your focus should be last 5 years. Maximum paper. Suppose you are citing 200 paper, there around 80 to 100 papers will focus last 5 years. You see, you need to create a story. Na? For example, you say the development for this is started by X in the year 1960. Story starts. So that will be your reference number 1. Then at University of YPZ, this fellow did a work, number 2. Like that you will come. But in review, your focus is not what is done 60 to 70. Your focus is what is done recently. Because you see, you are not the first fellow to write a review paper. If you are the first fellow, then okay. Somebody else already written. When written, if you search on same topic, might be in 2019 somebody has written a review. So that review paper will contain exhaustive on published on 19. So probably he has written in 18 because there is a gap of between submission to publication. So this is not added. For example, in our paper submitted in December, published in next year October. So any paper published between December and next year October is not there. So like that one small period also missing. And before that one, that fellow definitely might have included. So your focus should be after that what is there. That should be more focus.
For writing a review paper, you should follow review paper as well as original paper.
Original. You will follow review papers just to understand what they included to reach to the original papers, and it will give you idea how they have written, unka chronology kaisa hai, how presentation form. This will give you idea. But your content reference to original research, but you can also give reference to review papers. You can write exhaustive literature review of this topic up to the year 1960, 2017, available in open literature. Then you can give 5-6 references. One is 1990, one is 1997, one is 2003, one is 2008, 2017. So if one fellow will read this 5-6 review paper only, he will get a brief idea of the development. Sometimes you write for just a few things only. As I told you in this example, what you written, exhaustive literature can be found up to 2017 in these 5 papers. That means whoever is interested, please go there. You are telling like that. Clear? Okay. Then here you observe how to write the references. This is also one big question. There are different formats are there. Different formats are there. Some journals they define which format to follow. Some journals they say your paper your way. That means you are free to write as you like. But please remember, free to write means you cannot write any way. It should be a one way out of any of the many ways, but it should be uniform. For example, here if you observe in our article, it says Karyanis, comma, T dot, space is there, G dot, comma. So this is one name. So the first letter of his name is T, the first letter of the middle name is G, and the surname is Karyanis. So the international standard is we will write their surname only. So the international standard to write a name is your name, your middle name, and your surname, also known as the family name. Middle name is not compulsory because some people write middle name, some people do not write middle name. But name and surname is compulsory. But today there is a reverse trend. People are discarding their surname. And in many of the states in India, you will find out they are writing in a very complicated manner. For example, if you go to South, and, they will abbreviate their surname. Now again, difficult. For example, T Sudhakar. So the name is Sudhakar. T will be the family name, but they write T Sudhakar. But as per standards, that fellow should be known as whatever the T name. So T, this is I'm telling for the name of one of my students who had a publication. His name is Thipavartini. So it will be written as Thipavartini S. So he himself will get confused sometime कि यार ये किसका paper है, because he is known as Sudhakar. But when writes a paper, he will be known as Thipavartini S. That's what I'm saying. There are different ways are there. You can write comma, you can remove comma, T dot G dot, space you can give, T dot G without space you can write. And every format has different names are there, that will come later on. But whatever you write, you follow uniformity everywhere. Like you see here written, surname, comma, space, then T dot G space, G dot, then comma. Okay. Again, second name is there. And in between two names, so if there are two names, you write A and B. Sometimes A and D is written, sometimes A and D is not written. Sometimes A and D is written, and here symbol is used to and. But if you are using symbol means everywhere it should be symbol. If there are three fellow, A, comma, B and C. If there are four fellow, A, comma, B, comma, C and D. So before the last author, you will use the and. Okay. Then here you see, after the last author, there is no comma is there. Then there is a space and bracket start. In the bracket, year is there. After the bracket close of the year, there is a dot is there. Then a gap is there. Then title of the paper starts. Again, first letter is capital. Remaining are small. So these micro details you have to maintain everywhere. For example, here you have written this dot, but here you have not written this dot. That means it is a mistake. So what people will do is, you see, it is very easy to find these errors because finding this error does not require any thinking logic. So what I normally do, whenever I get a review thing, what I do, first step I do this type of corrections only. Then second step I go for grammar. Third step I go for technical error. So if your writing contains these minor errors and they are huge, the reviewer will get irritated and he will have an impression that ये लोग छोटा मोटा चीज अगर लिख नहीं पाता तो technical तो definitely not strong. So he will give a bad comment. So technical thing may not be in your hand, but English grammar and this micro details should be perfect. Oh, एक दूसरा एक ऑप्शन है जिसके पास नहीं होता है। हमारे पास अभी नमक खत्म हो गया, क्या करते हैं? एक तो कि बिना नमक में खाओ, दूसरे घर से उधार लाओ नमक, तो आप सरनेम उधार लाओ किसी से। तो if you have only one means what to do? Nothing, no, you cannot do anything. That you write as name, that you write as surname. Suppose somebody say, what is your name? My name is Arun, only Arun. So he will write only Arun. और उसका एब्रीविएशन नहीं होगा, उसको अरुण ए डॉट तो नहीं लिखेगा, ओनली अरुण लिखेगा। लेकिन आगे सोचना है कि अगर हमारे फादर ने गलती करके हमारा नाम अरुण दिया तो हमारे बच्चे का नाम हम वैसा नहीं देंगे। उसको अगर रिसर्च लाइन में भेजना है तो नेम सरनेम देंगे, मिडिल नेम कंपल्सरी नहीं है, लेकिन सरनेम देंगे। Then here you observe this is in Italy. The reason is this is a textbook, this is a journal paper, and it is a instruction given in the journal कि टेक्स्ट बुक होगा तो ऐसा लिखना है, जर्नल पेपर होगा तो ऐसा लिखना है। अच्छा नहीं, सॉरी, हाँ actually you see here this is the title of the paper, this is the name of the journal, here this is a book, which is the name of the book, that's why this is italic, and this is not italic. Clear? So these details also you have to keep in mind. Actually it is a mistake here, it should be capital H capital T, ये submitting mistake था जो कि बाद में next stage में correct हो गया होगा। Okay, so like this you have to see again you see here issue number, volume number, page number, everything should be you have to see in detail. So you submit this and finally it gets converted into this form. Mendeley, there are so many crossref, so many softwares are there that you can use, but I never use any software because my simple principle is I do not know what the software is doing. Sometimes it makes something problematic. So I feel very comfortable writing manually. Little bit tedious, but it will ensure there will be no mistake. Obviously, but you are ensuring that it is perfect. So it is up to you. Which one you feel perfect, you should follow that one. Which is convenient for you, you should follow that one. If you want to use Mendeley, then you have to pay money also. Of course, I do not network light may be free. I am not sure. At institute it may be free. But if you are heavily dependent on software and once you go to a place where software is not available, then it will be in trouble also. But you can use Mendeley. You can use. We have also special talk is there. But what a trick I can tell you that. Okay, so I will go that one next. So here you just observe one thing, how it is written inside the text. Here you see, we will take one line here. It says, it is predicted that by 2026, the average heat flux in high performance and desktop computers could reach up to 2 to 4.5 megawatt per meter square. So it is a general statement. It is predicted कि आगे ये होगा. Who told this line? This information is given in this number 1 research article. Okay, so I read this information in number 1. Since this is some information, some value is there. How to authenticate? This can be my creation also. I can make a story. So I can write a statement. It is predicted that by 2035 the heat flux will go up to 8 into 10 to the power megawatt. But it needs some support. So that's why to prove that what is written is correct, values are correct, I am bound to give a reference. And if you go to there, you can ask, sir, wo kahan se laya? He might have did the experiment, so his own creation, or he might have referred to somebody else's also. But always you should have a habit to refer to the original article. That means a A told this thing, so B cited the same thing, C cited to B, D cited to C, and I am E, so I should cite actually A, but I will cite D is not right. So always everybody should cite to the original author. For example, you write a book on heat transfer, Mr. Arun. So the name of the book is Heat Transfer by Mr. Arun. Okay. But if you will tell heat transfer by Mr. Karthik, how you will feel in front of you? You will definitely feel bad because you should get the credit, but I am giving credit to somebody else. So that's why always you should give the credit to the original author. Never ever believe whatever written reference, na. You should go to the original reference and you see whether that thing contains or there or not. Otherwise, you should search for the original author. But students are lazy. They, from which journal, whatever they see, they give reference to that one only. Okay. So always you should give credit to the original author. Credit means citing the original author. Clear? Okay. Then here you observe, if you move from top to bottom, whichever reference comes first, that will be the smallest number. So smallest number starts with 1 here, not 0. So we start with, here we needed to write something. So this is serial 1, then comes 2 to 7. 2 dash 7 means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All are included here. So it is more than 2 means you will put a dash. 2 and 3 means 2, 3. 2, 3, 4 means 2, 3, 4. No need to write. You write 2 dash 4. And you put them in the square bracket. And here you remember the name of the author, nothing is written, only simple number written. So as per situation, sometimes we write only number, or sometimes we need to write the name of the author also along with the number. So we will go here a little bit down. You see here 1, 2 to 7, then here you got 8 to 10, then here you have 11. You see here 8 to 10 only number, and when you come to 11, the name is given here. You can see what is written. Tukkavan and Peace used plain microchannel. So who used plain microchannel? Tukkavan and Peace used. Suppose had I written 11 used microchannel, so it sounds a little bit annoying. That's why here I was bound to write name of the author. So in the name of the author, how many authors' name you will write? The question arises. If the paper is a single author paper, so one name will be there. So you will write the surname only. Suppose it is there, the author's name is Arun Kumar Mishra. So how will write? Mishra A dot K dot you write. So in that case, you will write down Mishra bracket 11 told this. Suppose there are two authors, Mishra and Sharma. So XY Mishra, PQ Sharma. Okay, so you write Mishra X dot Y dot, Sharma P dot Q dot. So in that case, you will write Mishra and Sharma. There are two authors, Mishra and Sharma, then bracket will be when. Mishra and Sharma told that.
Now it happen automatically in Mendeley and EndNote.
Yeah, you can write automatically in Mendeley, but since I am against using Mendeley, that's only I am telling how to write when you write manually. So when you use software, you just select the style, automatically it can write for you. But you should understand the background, how to write. Then only you will set in the settings in the software. So if you have to do manually, how to do, you should know, and what to write, you should know. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then suppose there are three authors are there, Mishra, Sharma and Gupta. Okay, XY Mishra, PQ Sharma, AB Gupta. So we write Mishra X dot Y dot, okay, Sharma P dot Q dot, Gupta A dot B dot. So here I will write down, you will not write all three names. You will write Mishra space ET space AL dot. Okay. If there are one author is there, only full name write. One author means Mishra 11. Two authors are there means Mishra and Sharma 11. Okay. You can use symbol also here. And if three authors are there means you will write Mishra ET AL dot here is a gap, here is a gap, here is a gap. And what is meaning of ETAL dot? The meaning of ETAL dot is and others. Who were there? Mishra was there and other people were there. So that I say Mishra and other people were there. So that sense say Mishra et al. That. So it is important. This dot is there. So this is also important to write it correctly inside the text. You will write, if you write all three, then it is a mistake. If you write only Mishra, it is also a mistake. Okay. If you write Mishra and Sarma also, it is a mistake because there are three authors are there. So first author followed by ET space AL dot space. Clear? Okay. So like this you see, for example, here 12 to 15. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 4 are there. So that's why dash comes. Here 31, 32. So 2 are there, that's why comma came. And sometimes it happen some serial then break again some serial. So in that case you will do like this 1 dash 5 comma 7 comma 9. Why? 1 to 5 is continuous, that's why 1 dash 5 comma 7. Again there is no continuity there, that's why comma 9. Another situation is 1 to 7, 21 to 26. So 1 dash 7 comma 21 dash 27. So wherever continuity is there, so the first number and the last number between is dash. Clear? So this is one way of writing them. And here if you observe, for example, here you see 1, 2 to 7, 8 to 10, you got 11, then you get 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 to 36, 37 to 40, 41, 42. Sometimes what will happen? A smaller number also required to side. That is also possible. So it will not renumber again. So that's the situation I am searching here. Okay. 42, 43, 44. You see 44, again 44 is repeated here. You may need to write it multiple times also. Then comes 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Then where is the next reference? Let me check. 50 it gone. Even sometimes it will happen, you gone up to 50, then you may need again 3. Again 3 you may require because story demands. Just try to recall Hindi movie. They represent the story in different manner. The way it happens, sometimes it will first to show the last scene. फिर उधर वो बोलेगा कि सो के सपना देखता होगा, फिर आगे जाता है. ओके, उसके बीच में भी और कुछ होता है. सो लाइक दिस इट इज अ वे टू रिप्रेजेंट कैसा आपको स्टोरी बनाना है. फाइनली whoever reads should be able to understand it. Then it's not, I will tell you how to write it. हाँ, references को बाद में लिखना है. I will tell you, it's like this. No, always I will tell you how to do. You see, first thing, you are writing. What you should do, you should have a one extra paper here. You should go on writing here. अब story बना दिया. इसमें हमारा एक reference आया. तो उसमें हम जब लिखेंगे यहाँ पे, तो instead of writing the first paper here, I will write down here Mishra 2020. ऐसा हम लिख दिया. तो इधर ये कौन सा है तो मालूम होना चाहिए ना, तो हम इधर पहले लिख देंगे मिश्रा A.B.2016 जो भी है उसको पूरा इधर लिख के रखा है. ठीक है ना. फिर हम क्या करेंगे, इधर आके और लिखेंगे इधर. हाँ, इधर एक पेपर आया फिर हमारा मिश्रा एंड शर्मा 2012. ये इसके पहले का है. not after, it is before, does not matter which year. Our story demand this one. और इसको फिर इधर लिख दो, मिश्रा एंड शर्मा, ऐसा करके हो गया ना. देन यू गो लाइक दिस. तो अभी जब नंबर बैठाएंगे, अभी ये बनेगा 1, दिस विल बी 2, बिकॉज यू आर मूविंग फ्रॉम टॉप टू बॉटम. मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट में सीरियल नंबर बैठाना है. अब यहाँ ढूंढना है मिश्रा. अगर इधर भी आप लिखा है, अगर इसको आप इधर भी लिखा है तो ये होगा 1 होगा और ये होगा 2 होगा, और इसको नीचे लाना पड़ेगा. बाद में उसको पीछे जो लिखेंगे सीरियल नंबर 1 2 3 4 5 लिखेंगे. क्लियर? तो पहले नंबर दे के नहीं लिखना है, पहले लिखने के टाइम नाम से लिखना है, बाद में उसको नंबर में कन्वर्ट करना है. एक्चुअली देयर आर 2 ways to represent a manuscript. Inside this is a one way to write in the number format. There is another way to write the author and year. तो some journals give the flexibility to you को कौन सा स्टाइल अडॉप्ट करना है. अदर जर्नल्स दे विल से नहीं, इस तुमको यही स्टाइल अडॉप्ट करना है. यू आर बाउंड टू गिव सेम स्टाइल ओनली. तो अगर सेम वन, अगर इफ यू राइट इन ऑथर एंड ईयर, इसमें कैसे लिखते अभी हम बताते हैं. For example, this number 1, this is Koreanis and Mahmud. Okay, so this you will write down as then what is the year? Year is 2017, 2017. Okay. So we will write it like this inside the text. This is also allowed. Or sometimes suppose this is you write where, also sometimes we write it like this. Karanis and Mohammed told this. Okay. Then we will write this whatever I have written that sentence. By 2026, flux will be this much. Okay, this much. Then in bracket we write this. That means if you try to correlate with that one, wherever I just put these numbers without writing the author's name, this you will write. Wherever I write author's name along with number, then you will write like this. Because it is part of the text. It is not part of the text. It is an extra thing. Sometimes you write something in bracket to describe something extra. Vegetables are nowadays very costly. You want to tell, for example, right? Example, cabbage, onion. So what do you mean? That means you want that cabbage and onion are very costly. Okay. So, but if you want to write, so this is this style. But if you want to write cabbage and onion, which are vegetables, are very costly. So it is part of the statement. This is not part of the statement. It is a supplement to the statement. People will get confused which vegetable. That's why I'm telling cabbage and onion. So this is a scenario of this one here. So you will write down author's name and inside bracket year, or if you are writing this way, author's name and inside bracket you will have the year. Clear? Okay. Then one typical situation you encounter, sometimes what will happen, there is a paper, Mishra and Sharma, 2017. Okay. And there is a paper again, Mishra and Sharma, 2018. It may happen same Mishra, same Sharma, or it may happen different Mishra, different Sharma also. Because you see, Mishra A dot B, Mishra C dot D are two different person. Okay. But if this fellow is this and this fellow is this, we write only Mishra here only, here also Mishra only. So it does not distinguish inside text. In the last, we can understand they are different person, but inside in the text they are looks to be same only. So when you are writing a number format, no problem, because this will be your number 1, this is number 2. But if you are writing in a text, here also no problem, because it will be Mishra and Sharma bracket 2017, Mishra and Sharma 2018. Okay. But sometimes you will get a situation where this is also 2017. If both authors may be same, but different paper. मतलब आपका 2 पेपर एक साल में छपता, you publish 2 papers, you and your guy's name is there in same year, title is different. So how we will call? Mishra and Sharma 2017, Mishra and Sharma 2017 only. So how to write in text? So if I write both Mishra and Sharma, how to know ये पहला वाला पेपर है कि दूसरा वाला पेपर है 2017? Because both contents are different. So in that case, what do you have to write here? You will write 2017A, 2017B. Okay, this you will write inside the text as well as at the end of the list. Clear? Okay. And another important thing, when you are writing inside the text as author and year, and while creating the list, the names will not be arranged in the chronological order. That is, chronologically as it comes in the manuscript, it will not be arranged. It will be arranged alphabetically. Suppose Mishra and Sharma is your first reference in the article, so their number will not be there. But since when you come from top, this is first one, this is the second one. Suppose then you have a third one like Brahma et al. So this is the third one. So in the manuscript, it is at the third position. But when you are writing these 3, first will come Brahma, because B is first. Then you will get Mishra, and out of these 2 Mishra, which will be first? Mishra A will be first, then Mishra B will be second. And normally, here there is you do not have any restriction. You can call this to be A, you can call this to be T, choice is yours, but whichever comes first in the manuscript should be A, and whichever comes later in the manuscript is bound to be B. Clear? Okay. And sometimes both the names can come at the same place only. So in that case, you will write down Mishra and Sharma 2017 A, 2017 B. Now here you have the freedom, whether this one you want to make A or this one you want to make A, this one you want to make B or B, does not matter, because here it is same only. You write this and this or this and this, both are same. But it may happen at other places you get this reference only. So if you make this as A, so here it will become A. But if you make this as A, this does not come in the reference again, so B will come here. Clear? So these micro details, you have to apply common sense and write it. And there is a third way to write the references also. Some manuscripts, some journals they tell they will write like this. Mr. Misra and Sharma 1. So this 1 will be subscript. So this is also one way is there. But normally physics based journals write this way. Physics based. Elsevier does not write. Actually it is publisher based. Elsevier's all journals, mechanical, electrical, civil, chemical, everything will be one style only. Okay. So if you go to ASME one style, ASC another style, Springer one style, so like that. So any doubt here regarding how to write the references? Because these references will create lot of problems. You will also get confused if you do not manage them properly. That's why only people thought to do business by developing softwares, but I personally do not recommend using softwares. However, you should use softwares. I do not discourage you. But if you ask, sir, what is your personal view? I will say do not use software. Usually do it manually. So once you use software, you will understand whether I am right or wrong. Then you can take your own decision yourself. And if you are using latex, these things are done automatically. References automatically. Okay, I do not use latex because there are several reasons are there. My supervisor do not use latex. So you need compatibility. Okay, because supervisor can read Word file. His computer can open a Word file or a PDF file. But latex always you will see in PDF only. But supervisor will tell, I want to edit myself. So if you write in latex, supervisor's computer cannot open it in Word. So you have to give in Word to supervisor. So in that case, what you can do, you deal with supervisor in Word, but final print you create yourself latex. That you can do. Little extra effort you do. And I have seen there are few places where latex is mandatory. Few places, very few. I have also managed it somehow. It is not so difficult. Even nowadays, online based latex is also there. No need to install anything. You log into the site, you type there like what, they will convert into latex. Convenient. So that also you can do it. And since my supervisors never dealt with latex, so I did not get the opportunity to work in latex. Also same with Linux also. Linux operating system. Linux is a free operating system. If you use Linux, there is a lot of advantages being a researcher. Many softwares are freely available for Linux version. Like I told you, there is a GNU plot. Okay, so it is Linux based. I think nowadays also there is a provision to use Linux based softwares in Windows also with the help of some intermediate softwares. So they say you install this one, then you can, I think what they do basically, along with Windows, your Linux will be there. So through Windows, you enter into Linux. Also, there is an option that key, you have a both operating system, Windows and Linux together in your system. If you want, you log into Windows. If you want, you log into Linux. But I experience creating little bit problem. वो दो साबत भाई है ना, they conflict each other, so sometimes it may crash the system. So I do not recommend use both in a single computer. Use both, but in a separate computer. So is there any doubt here regarding these references? No, not time taking, I will tell you. That's why you keep them side by side. You keep the references side by side. So what you should do is, everywhere the references to be kept at the bottom of the document. But in preparation stage, do not keep at the bottom, keep it as a separate file. Side rakho. And try to use a bigger computer screen. Thoda bigger computer screen so that two files can be placed side by side and your view size can be so that you can view both full width both together. But as a student, you cannot expect this. You have to manage. Students should get this much only. Bigger should not get. Okay. Otherwise, they will become luxurious from day one only. This is also okay, no problem. So what you do is, there you just go on writing the whatever the references comes in your case. Do not write them in the serial number. You write in the name format only. Another thing you can do is you can use a Excel sheet also. You can keep them in Excel sheet, because in Excel sheet you can do arrangements very easily, up and down. You want alphabetically or year wise, whatever you like, you can do it very easily. That also you can do. Actually, you need to explore best way for yourself. कुछ लोगों को लगता है कि इधर पाइप लगा है, पाइप लाओ, इधर पंप है, पंप में कनेक्ट करो, उसको साइज करके रखो, फिर इधर इलेक्ट्रिक ऑन करो, उधर बकेट जाके खड़ा रहो, उसको फिल करो, और कोई दूसरा से आ रहे चलो इधर से उठा के इधर 3 बार ले जाएंगे. डिफरेंट पीपल विल टेक डिफरेंट डिसीजन. समबडी विल टेल नहीं हम पाइप लगा के करे पानी देंगे गार्डन में, कोई लगा नहीं चलो ऐसे बकेट में लेके डाल देंगे जल्दी हो जाएगा. हो सकता है उसमें 2-4 मिनट का फर्क हो. It's your choice and it's your preference. Okay. So this is about preparing the manuscript. Then we will go to see how to submit it. Submitting is not a very big task. However, normally students do not deal with. But when you become a faculty, you have to deal, and it is not a great task. You can do it yourself, no problem. Online participants, please confirm whether you are able to see my computer screen now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we'll try to submit one manuscript journal. Okay, for your demonstration. So here, first you identify your journal. Already I have told you how to identify. Then you do the Google search for the journal and go to the main site of the journal. Okay. So there you search for a button, what is called guide for authors. Then there will be a link or button for submit manuscript. Okay. So for example, here you see here, and it should be at the top only. It will be at a convenient position only. So here you can see, here it says submit your paper. So before you submit, you should go to the guide for the authors. Okay. So you go to submit your paper. So when you are submitting it first time to the journal, you need a account here. So you do not have an account. So you have to create a account there. Okay. So it will ask you, please enter your username password. So I do not have a username password right now. So I will do the registration here. Okay. I will give given name. You see, here you asked a question कि आपका एक ही नाम है तो क्या करना है? He is asking given name and family name both are compulsory. कंपल्सरी। तो अभी आपके पास दो ही ऑप्शन है, गिवन नेम कोई फैमिली नेम लिखो, नहीं तो किसी का नेम उधार ले जाओ। ओके। हाँ। So you suggest whoever is having a single name, you do affidavit, you hire a surname. So this is a typical email ID, RACLABSL109. So थोड़ा different है, any logic? Actually, this is a mail ID created during my PhD days to deal with vendors. So RAC lab, refrigeration and air conditioning laboratory, room number SL109. So that I used to communicate with vendor, because if I will use my original ID, they will write so many mails to me. So that ID preserved, I do for bogus works like this, because I'm not going to make a actual submission here. So this is a demo submission. So I cannot use my original account here. So I am creating again a demo account for you all. Okay. Because if I will say you go this, do this, and it ऐसा हो जाएगा. It is easy to say, but when you do again, you will find difficult. Okay, I personally experience like that. That's why better see and believe and experience. And please remember, the submission process is very important. It normally it will take you minimum 30 minutes, sometimes 1 hour, sometimes 1.5 hours also. So you should do in a very free, because you have done everything. Finally, you are going to submit. If you do small mistake, then big problem. So patiently read everything. You should not be in a hurry. If you are hurry, then better to submit next day. You see, whatever stars are there, they are compulsory. Okay, whatever stars are not there, you can skip. But if you are creating an actual account, so you should try to write everything which information you have. So I am trying to write minimum only here. So here I added some random keywords here, but you are supposed to add suitable keywords for you, whichever fits your topic here, that paper here. Okay. But randomly, but 2, 3 are fit to me. Microscale transfer, boiling, force, natural convection. Okay. So it will say minimum 3 to 5 something it will say. Then you have to add it. Okay. So this is I accept the term and condition. You do not have a option. You are bound to tick it. If you do not tick it, your account will not open. Term and condition. Okay. But this is a optional one. If you tick here, they will send lot of emails. If you do not tick, fine. Okay. Okay. Then it says we have sent a registration confirmation. So you have to go to your mail ID because you might have given somebody else's mail ID. Okay. Then need to confirm it. So see your username is your mail ID. दो मिनट में पासवर्ड गलत हो गया हाँ इधर इंडिया है। क्या सवाल पूछा, मैं भी पढ़ा। Okay, so when you logged in for the first time, you will see like this. It says submit new manuscript. Okay, so here you will start. It says submission send back to author. That means you submitted, they returned it 0. So if it is old account, it may show some number if it is already returned. Okay, and submission being processed. That is, it is under review. Okay, submission waiting for author approval means you started the procedure, and at the end there is a final step is there, you have to approve it. Last time cross check. If you do not do, sometimes we miss it. So that's why they're saying you have not yet submitted. And whenever it is already review completed, if it is rejected, so declined. So here it will show some number. If need some revision, then the number will show here. Again, revision again, send accordingly your position will show here. This some numbers will show here. So now I will go to here and you submit it. So here you see it says what is the article type. It says full length article. Full length article means it is a research article, normal research article. Okay. There is a review article. So if yours is a review, you have to declare here. This is a review article. Then it is a short communication. I said very small one, half page, 1 page, or 2 page like that is called short communication. That also I will show what is short communication. Okay. And then it is a comment. Comment means somebody else's paper is there. You want to give some comment on that one. Ki whatever he has reported is not right. This is wrong. It should be this way. You can give a comment also. Okay. So here you will write full length article. Then proceed. There is something coming ORCID, ORCID. We will discuss this one. This is also important thing. Okay. ORCID ID. It is a registration ID of a researcher. Aadhaar number of a researcher. Unique number. Researcher. Matlab, this is not a mandatory one, but like Aadhaar number, somebody created a concept कि आदमी का डुप्लीकेट हो सकता है. अभी A.P.Mishra नाम में दुनिया में कितना लोग हो सकता है. Somebody wrote A.P.Mishra, उसका पेपर I will take it, this is my paper because I'm also A.P.Mishra. So how to know this A.P.Mishra, this A.P.Mishra? They are different people. Maybe branch also different. Somebody veterinary doctor, somebody mechanical engineer. So publication mix हो सकता है. That's why we need a Aadhaar card, full proof card. So this is called the Aadhaar card of researchers. ORCID ID. ORCID ID. ORCID. ORCID ID. So you see here, different phases you have to cross here. So first thing is here, it says you browse and upload a file or drop here, it will automatically upload a file. Now question arises, which file you will upload? Actually their system is a little bit confusing. I do not know why they have made it like that. There is a better option to do that one. Okay, I will do browsing and I will pick one document, let's say here, download. let's say this one, and open. So it uploads. You see, once it uploaded, then it is saying कि ये क्या है? What is this? You have to identify. Now you are getting option here. Actually, they should have given this option from starting. So I will select here, then I will browse. So they do not have little bit common sense there. Okay. So by default, it took as a manuscript. So I have to cross check and verify. Okay. You see here, what are the items you can upload here? It says manuscript file with a star. Means manuscript is a mandatory item. Then what you can upload? You can upload a cover letter, but it is not mandatory. But I suggest, I recommend you upload it. Not mandatory, still you upload a cover letter. Then response to the reviewer. This is not applicable to us. So when they will give you the review, after that we will send the response. Reply. That also come next. How to reply. So that you will upload when required. Then highlights. Here it is not mandatory, but I recommend to upload here. Graphical abstract, not mandatory, but I recommend to upload here. Okay. LaTeX source file. So whoever using LaTeX, then only these cases arise. Okay. Then figure. You have an option to upload individual figures because you want, actually what my experience is, the figure you made highly qualitative, but when it makes PDF, their quality decreases. So the reviewer will give a comment that your figure quality is very poor. It is not my mistake. Software mistake. In the processing, quality degrades, but we get a bad comment. That's why instead of embedding there, or embed the figure, also give it here. So that he will get a quality form figure and non-quality form figure, and he will understand that there is some problem with the software because one good is there, one bad is there. Okay. Then table you can embed inside, also you can give a separate file. So, but you embed everything inside only. And conflict of interest already I have shown. Author statement, I think I have not shown it. I will show it. Author statement, one file again, that is there. And copyright transform is required later on. And others also, if you have, you give. If do not have, you do not give. So till so far, for my case, these are not required. Interactive MATLAB figure means uh, those who are using MATLAB, you understand. There is called interactive figure means you slide it button, it will change the slope, something like that. That is called interactive figure. If you have created something like that, for example, I want to show if Reynolds number changes, how pressure drop changes. So here there will be a slider bar will be there. You do like this way, it will change like this way. So that files also you can give it. And okay, so whatever you need to upload everything here, you need to browse. And for example, I will select cover letter here. I will browse it. We will have a cover letter. Okay, it goes. So like this, you upload a few things, whatever required. Then you can reorder them. So what should be the order? Actually, you will see automatically it will do some ordering. You observe them. If you feel it is wrong, you can reorder them. So what is the order is that first there will be a cover letter, because when you are sending somebody, top will be your cover letter. Next to cover letter will be your highlights. Next to highlights will have your graphical figure. Next to graphical figure, you will have your manuscript. Next to manuscript, if your figures are there, figures will be below. Then you will have what is this called? No, graphical abstract will be third position. Na? First is cover letter, highlights, graphical abstract, manuscript, table or figures. And this one, what is called conflict of interest. Next to manuscript, author statement, next to that one. Like this, it will remain. Then after you are satisfied, you proceed here. Suppose you feel you uploaded something wrong, or after uploading you realize you need to do some changes somewhere. So you again remove here. You select here, you remove here, again you re-upload new one. Okay. नहीं प्रोसीड करेंगे तो सबमिट नहीं होगा, बहुत लंबा स्टेप है. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू सबमिट इट. ओके, आई एम गोइंग ए डेमो. आई विल गो टू द लास्ट स्टेप. ओके. हाँ. It says please identify your submission area of interest specialization by selecting one or more classifications. Okay, so you select here, you say minimum 3, maximum 5. So again here I told you that keywords, again you have to select micro scale, force convection, heat transfer enhancement. So let's say 3 only. Submit. So I told you why you need 1 to 1 hour a time. You have to read everything thoroughly. You browse it properly. You have to select the right ones here. Okay. Then proceed. Depending on journal. Some journals say you have to submit reviewer. Some journals they say it is optional. Some journals they will not ask at all. And some journals say you give minimum 2 reviewer, but you can give 5 reviewer. The more you give better, because suppose minimum 2 reviewer, if they opt to your reviewer, they send a email and they deny, that means your gets delayed na review. So you should keep a list of 7, 8 reviewers. How to select a review, that is also I will tell. Okay. Suggesting 2 reviewers is required for submission. Minimum 2 is required. Okay. Okay. Now again I have to write some name here. So degree you write PhD, non-PhD holders are not allowed. Okay, again here you require first name, last name. Again comes same problem. Okay. Position, that is called designation. Then comes your institute. So you type here, it will give you the list. From there you will select. Department. Then the email ID of that person. Okay. Then reason why you selected this person. This is important. That person may be your brother or your brother's friend or friend's brother. So what to write here? His or her research interest is or research field is. You write the names, keywords. So what keywords you will write? The keywords you will take from his profile. You go to his website. Whatever name you are giving, that person should have a website exist in this world. For example, I am giving IIT Bombay professor. I will go to IIT Bombay, his website. All the data I will get from here only. His exact name, spelling, everything I will get from there only. Then every professor's website will find out research field or research interests. There you have to write the keywords. Actually, their software will do cross check also in the background whether this name you have given is a bogus name or really this person exists. Otherwise, you have an email ID. You only review your paper. Okay, people are very smart. So he'll write his research include microscale heat transfer, flow boiling, like that 4 or 5 keywords from his CV you take. Okay, then you save it here. Okay, 1% saved. I need another name. Okay, so minimum 2 required, I fulfilled it. Then it says next. Currently opposite reviewer list. That means you have some conflict of interest with somebody. You do not want your paper to go to somebody. So you write that fellow's name, your enemy's name. Okay, so you do not have any enemy. Okay, we will do proceed. Then many questions you will ask. This article transfer service, you say yes. Actually, yes or no. Okay. Uh, he is saying if it is rejected here, we will send to another journal. You agree or not? We say no. I will apply my brain. Okay, should not apply. Select. Uh, sorry, we will make no. Then this is not compulsory one. If you say yes, you have to give a list here. You see, this is red is there. That's why compulsory. This is not compulsory. Free print service. Free preprint service. Please select a response. I want to share my research early and openly as a preprint. What if they will do na? Today only, immediately after I submit, they will keep a copy in the internet openly. I do not want. So it should be no. Okay, because if it is rejected, then you will find it difficult to again publish. Some people will copy paste store somewhere, you will get plagiarized for your own work. Okay, that's why these are very minor details. Then to complete your submission, you must select statement before it. What it says. You have any data, so you say data will be made available on request. They are saying you have any extra data outside manuscript because we found this much data, we report this much only. So you have extra data. He say what to do extra data. I'm saying if somebody asks, I will give you. Okay. Then before completing your submission, please take some time to check out. Okay, you do not have any option. You are bound to tick here. Otherwise, you cannot submit here. And country of origin, India. Data in brief, I do not have. This is also I do not have. These are asking some extras, so I do not have anything extra. Data will be made available on request. Okay, proceed. So then it is asking for some comments. You want to give some message to the reviewer. Okay, please accept my paper. You cannot write like that. And what to write? Nothing to write. So that's why you skip it. Proceed. It is final stage. Automatically it will take everything. Title, abstract, keywords, automatically it takes. We have given a word file only. So software is smart to catch everything, but it is your responsibility to verify whether they are right or wrong. Okay. Then here you need to add the authors. Automatically it took 2 authors also from there. Okay. Who will be the first author, second author, everything you do. Then it is saying some error is there. You need to do the corrections here. Okay. So after correction, you go to the next step. After that, you have to build PDF for approval. That is, this is the last step. So when you do corrections here and you build, you save and submit letter means now you are in a hurry. I will do rest of the thing tomorrow. If you do not save means things may lost. Whatever you do, again you need to do. Again, build PDF for approval means it will take some time when PDF will be created. You see the PDF. If you are satisfied, everything is okay, then you press approve. That's why Singh, there is option key. You have come up to this point, but you have not pressed approve button. And if you build for PDF approval, how the PDF will show, because from this point onwards, I cannot move now. Okay. So that file also, I think I have. You see. This was a one submitted automatically.
Excuse me, sir. We can't hear you, sir.
Are you getting my voice? Are you getting my
Yes,
voice?
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I am getting.
Okay. So you see, if you press the build PDF, you are supposed to get a PDF like this. This is what we got when we originally submitted this file. So manuscript, it will give you a number to the manuscript, title, article type, it is a research paper, then abstract, keywords, corresponding author, order of the author, submission file, whatever the files you have given, the list it will give you. Okay, then comes your attachments. First attachment was the cover letter, second attachment was highlights, then I have not uploaded here the graphical abstract, so it is not there. Okay. Then comes your main paper. Again, important is here you see if everything is written correctly or not. Symbols are readable properly or not. Because this file will go to the reviewer. Suppose you have typed correctly, but here display is not correct because of some error in the process, you will get a bad comment. So you ensure it is right or not. So ideally you can take, you zoom it and you see it properly. If you are satisfied, you approve it. Okay. So you do this one. You see the, that's all. We are satisfied. Now I will press OK, approve. So that's all. It is done from your side.
Sir, please show me, sir, cover letter.
Cover letter. Okay, fine. So before your final pressing to the button, you can do like this. Hey God, ये paper हमारा जल्दी से accept करा दो, हम 2 नारियल फोड़ देंगे. Okay. So this is a common practice. Or otherwise you consult to the पूरे कि हाँ सर अभी टाइम हो गया ना, हाँ ठीक टाइम तो अभी मुहूर्त ठीक है, चलो बटन प्रेस करो. This is the cover letter. Simple high school concept application only. So I think I have done it now. So we should go for lunch. Otherwise, you will find it difficult to get food in hostel. Okay. So if you have any doubt, we will take up after the lunch. So today we will have a small change because we received one request. Just a minute. Let me confirm. 5 to 6:30, there was a talk on reference management, but we received a request from the speaker that he will not be available at 5, so he told that he will start at 6. So we will go a little bit late. So what I request that you also take little bit longer lunch break, come little bit late, and go little bit late. I think it should be fine to all. So instead of starting at 2:30, we can start at 3 or even little bit late. Which time? 3 is fine? Or okay, we will make it 3:15. We will make it 3:15. So now it is around 1:15. So you take a break of 2 hours. Because we do not have any option. Otherwise, I have to tell him no. That means he will not give that talk. Okay, so you can come at 3:15. Okay, so anyhow, whoever misses the talk, we have the recordings. You can sit later on. But always better to attend the actual talk. Recording will not give you same feeling. Okay, so thank you all. We will take the lunch break now. Again, we will meet at 3:15. So please join sharp at 3:15. Okay. So try to reach at 3:05 so that you will reach at 3:15. Fine. Online participants, anybody having any doubt, you can ask now. Online participants having any doubt, you can ask it now. Are you getting my voice, online participants?
Yes, sir.
So any doubt, or we will wind up the session now for lunch?
Thank you so much, sir. No doubt.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so we will meet at 3:15.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, sir.
This is for today only. This timing is for today only.